A receipt was left behind by an illegal immigrant in a New York bodega that showed a cash balance of over $4,000 and a food stamp balance of over $13,000. The American people are outraged. They want to know what the hell is going on. So let's go ahead and react to this video. But before we get started, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not a part of our family, the Young Black and Wealthy family, go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you. We building a community over here. Let's go.
Common Sense 101. I got your big reason why you better not freaking vote for Kamala Harris. This X post made me so mad I almost threw the damn phone across the room.
She's pissed.
I need a goody powder because I have a headache. Why is it this illegal alien, this so-called migrant from Venezuela, left a receipt at the cash register in one of the New York City bodegas?
Okay, family. So for those of you who don't know, this post went viral on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. But this immigrant was in a New York bodega, and she left her receipt there, and it showed the balance. She had $13,000 in food stamp, so a $13,000 food stamp balance. And she had a $4,000+ cash balance on the card. And so now average everyday working American citizens who are struggling to pay for food, struggling to pay for gas, struggling to pay for medicine, they're outraged. Because they're like, man, y'all giving these people all of this money. They've never paid into our system. They're not fighting for our military. Their families have not been here forever paying taxes, building this country, serving this country, and they can come break the law. We've got to start there, because they're being incentivized after breaking the law. I've never seen nothing like that. I know they wouldn't do that for my kind. When we break the law, we get the harshest punishment. So coming into somebody's country illegally is breaking their law, right? And so you're supposed to get locked up and deported. But what they're doing is they're giving them tons of money, tons of incentive for breaking the law. How in the hell you could vote for Kamala now, who's running now, and Biden when this is what they've done to this country? But let's just go ahead and go further off into this video. I just wanted to preface it with that, is that the balance was $13,000, and the cash balance, well, the food stamp balance was $13,000, the cash balance was over $4,000. Ridiculous.
Hold up. I'm going to tell you. Why is it that this heifer, who has never put anything into this country, never worked in this country, never paid Social Security tax, never paid a property tax, never put into the IRS, never paid anything into anything, came here with her damn hand stuck out, came from shithole country, wherever the hell you from, this individual left the receipt where she had just bought some.
Side note, she's a nice looking older woman. You could tell she was fine back in the day.
Food at the bodega. Okay? Her food stamp balance, let me make sure I'm getting this right, on her EBT card, her taxpayer funded EBT card, her food stamp balance is $13,401.82 for 1 month. That's this individual's food stamp balance for 1 month.
That is crazy.
Because when you use your EBT card, it leaves a record of the balance after you've gone to the store and spent it, whatever. But somehow this bitch, who has literally never, and yeah, I said it, I'm going to say it again. This bizatch who has never paid anything into this system is somehow worthy to get $13,401 Cash.
I want to say this too, because we're reacting to someone else's video. Me personally, first of all, those of you guys that don't know me, I'm Anwar Khalid from Young Black and Wealthy, founder of Young Black and Wealthy. I'm black and I'm conservative and much, much more. But I want to say this right quick because I don't want people who might come up on this video that might be Venezuelan, that might be from some other outside country to think that I hate you, or just Americans in general don't hate people, immigrants. Obviously, you know, outside of black people, this is like, and Native Americans, this is like a country of immigrants, because my people didn't really immigrate over here. Many of us were already here, and some of us were already brought over here via the transatlantic slave trade. But the point is this: we don't hate immigrants. We don't have a problem with our country helping other countries, other people who are going through difficult times, living in third world countries. We don't even mind them coming into our country legally, going through the process. Not a problem. But we do have a problem with people coming in by the millions, breaking the law, and then getting benefits while our population is struggling. That's the problem. This administration, I don't understand why in the hell y'all can't see that that's the fucking problem. We don't hate immigrants. Some of these people are a generation or two up from their parents or grandparents who were migrants. But you can't be having your population being crushed under inflation. We have a lagging economy, people losing their damn jobs, and then you're giving money to other people while the community schools are crumbling, while businesses are closing up, while people are just struggling. Grandma needs help. You haven't increased the cash balances of people who are already on public aid. You're giving them $100, $200, and expecting them to make it off of that, scraping together, while this person who hasn't paid into our system, hasn't served this nation, gets thousands and thousands of dollars. People are outraged, and they should be. They should be outraged. And like I said, no issue, no personal problem against anybody that's from Venezuela or Mexico or anything like that. The crazy thing about it is a lot of us share the same ancestry, believe it or not. We share the same African or Native American ancestry, to believe it or not. There's no hatred. But what there is charity starts at home and then moves abroad. That's just like me. I'll go and it's a stranger down the street and my wife and children are struggling, scraping together two pennies, rubbing together 2 pennies, trying to make it. And then I go outside my house to go down the street and go give somebody else our bread and food and water while we're struggling. That makes no sense. That's backwards as hell. I don't understand it. And that's the reason why I can't vote for this administration. And I won't be voting for Kamala Harris at all.
Balance is $4,498.85. The fuck? I really do need a goodie powder. That's just one. That's one.
Can somebody tell me what a goodie powder is? I never heard of that. Somebody go down in the comment section when y'all see this video and please tell me what a goodie powder is, because I don't know what the hell that is. I need to look that up. Like, that must be some new thing on TikTok or something like that. I ain't sure, but yeah, y'all let me know what a goodie powder is. Let me know if it works.
One of them. That's one of them. $200 a month in food stamps. And they fought in wars to protect this country. They don't get $13,000 a month in food stamps. And they don't get $4,498 a month in cash. I'm looking at it. I can't even believe this is real. This is actually real. Senior citizens have to go back to work after working for 70 years. In their 80s, they have to work to greet at Walmart or Costco because they can't stop working. They don't have enough money with this so-called Inflation Reduction Act and the extremely high inflation thanks to Biden Harris. And you're going to vote for this shit to continue? Oh my God, don't talk to me. If you even, I mean, the identity politics aside, Kamala Harris has an open checkbook. She has.
First of all, it's called the Inflation Reduction Act, but can we really honestly say that we've felt some type of relief from this particular legislation? Because I'm going into the grocery stores and I'm seeing stuff that I used to pay. I'm paying double and triple for the things that I used to pay for a lot less for, basically. Gas is extremely high. I'm paying here in Illinois. Well, obviously my vehicles take 93, and so I'm paying about $5.79 a gallon for gas. I'm not seeing any relief from this. I'm not. I mean, so I can understand why she's upset, because we're not seeing any relief from this so-called Inflation Reduction Act. And voting for this administration, voting for Kamala Harris, basically is going to be voting to continue, just like she said, voting to continue these policies that have proven to not work, that have proven that they are a failure. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And Biden is so old and demented and senile, he doesn't even know what the hell's going on. And his damn vice president doesn't know either. She ain't senile or demented. She just don't know what the hell to do and what's going on. Literally, go and ask her some real damn questions about inflation, about how to bring inflation down. Ask her some real questions about how they're going to deal with the border. And I guarantee you, she's going to ramble. She's going to just ramble on about absolutely nothing. She's going to start the answer out by describing what you just asked her. Oh, yeah, so the inflation is affecting families. It is hitting our pocketbooks. It is doing this. It is doing that. And the answer is a minute long. And 55 seconds of that is her repeating back what you just told her. No answers.
An endless credit card on your tax dime. And she does not buy cheap things. She can buy whatever she wants. She can drive whatever she wants. She can live wherever she wants because she has the money, thanks to you and your tax donations. And of course, the big donors, foreign and domestic, probably mostly foreign, but whatever, $13,000. This Venezuelan migrant gets $13,000 a month in food stamps. Another $4,400. That's just a balance. That means it started higher than that. So this individual had even more than that, than what I just mentioned. In what world is this allowed? I am seeing videos in Venezuela where she just came here from, where there are hundreds of thousands of people taking to the streets because of the rigged you know what that just took place, where Nicolas Maduro does not want to leave power. So he's just like the Katie Hobbs of Venezuela, is just sitting there like, nope, I ain't leaving. Even though exit polls show that the other candidate won clearly based on what the people want. You can make a machine say anything you want when you program it. But what do the people want? Do you really want this? Do you really want 4 more years of this? Because it will get worse. They're going to be buying these people homes, like flat out, and just giving it to them. BlackRock, Vanguard, they'll just continue to buy up homes and rent them out. And Harris
could be a possibility.
Will just...
I literally wouldn't be surprised if they started giving them homes. And you want to see a riot in America. You want to see people taken to the streets. Start giving these people homes. When millennials and others after that, I don't get off into the Gen Zs and Gen X. I don't know what you call them. I know my generation is millennials. And they can't afford to even buy homes. The so-called American dream. They can't even buy a home and start families. Some of them are still living with their parents and things of that nature because they can't even afford the rent. And you guys are literally got these people staying in fine hotels. And I mean, this has got to be, I've heard people joke and say, man, I'm going to leave out of the country and come back in illegally through the border just so I can get some of these damn benefits. That's how sad it is. That's crazy. And she made an excellent point. It says 13,000 and some change, but literally it was higher than that. It was more money than that. I mean, who knows? It could have been upwards of 20,000 or more dollars that this illegal immigrant, because that's what they are. They like to call them undocumented workers. Go to hell. They're illegal immigrants. They broke the law when they came into this country. We're going to call them what they are. Let's proceed.
Give government subsidies to these migrants so that they can have homes while you figure out where you're going to live because they have priced you out. But these migrants have government subsidies for the rest of their pathetic existence on your tax dollars. Oh my God. $13,000 a month in food stamps. Another $5,000 or so a month in cash to a Venezuelan migrant who just got here. And you want to vote for Harris? Damn.
Okay, family. I think she made some great points. She pretty much covered the outrage, I think, that most Americans are feeling about what's going on. And I think that they have, like I said, a right to feel that way, considering that Americans are struggling. Man, this government has run amok. This is just poor. This is the worst administration in my lifetime, and I'm 42 years old. This is the worst administration that I've witnessed in my lifetime. The only other administration that was, I'm not going to say, they might be just as bad, is the Bush administration. When they took us over into Afghanistan and Iraq, and we spent trillions of dollars, and thousands of people died, and American troops died, all based off a bunch of lies. That was terrible as well. This administration, in other ways, outside too, because you know what, matter of fact, I take that back. This administration is worse, because when I think about them fighting these proxy wars, which I've talked about, and funding all of these wars, and we're on the verge of World War III. Because of it, they're the worst. And any minute, that's all it takes is one thing to kick off, and then they won't rein in this idiot over here who's going to end up causing a war to widen in the Middle East. They won't rein that in. Then you allowing Ukraine to use our weapons to shoot over into Russia. Now, what? No, whether you believe that we should be there, not helping or not, that's two different things. But at the end of the day, these things are going to cause a wider war if we don't rein this stuff in. And you think that people are struggling now? Wait till we go to war, and we might be fighting war on multiple fronts. This is sick and it's sad. And this Biden man he's terrible, Joe Biden. And you will be, you know what? I'm not going to call you a fool, but the people who are educated about these matters and can still vote, I think it's pretty foolish. But y'all have a great day. I appreciate y'all tapping in to another one of my videos where we discuss very important issues. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you're not a part of our family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Young, Black, and Wealthy family. We love to have you. We building a community over here. Support Black media. Go down into you can go down into our description, make a donation. Follow us on all social media platforms. That's also in our description. But the way that you can actually help us the most is by liking, commenting, and sharing. I appreciate you. Don't forget to get a family a hug from me. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video. And thank you for your support.